director of the Perecman Firm. Am I speaking with Kevin Ham?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mr. Ham. We received an inquiry to us regarding a new potential case, and I would like to seek the assistance to speak to know in further detail so we can determine the best way to help you. If now it's a good time.
Sure.
Thank you. I want to let you know this call may be monitored or recorded for insurance purposes, okay?
Sure.
Thank you. And just to confirm, Mr. Ham, what type of case will this be about?
I feel it's civil rights.
No accident, no physical injury, thankfully?
No.
In what state did the incident take place in?
New York.
Stated in the state of New York. Thank you for that confirmation. This was a civil rights violation?
I believe so.
Tell me briefly what happened.
It's kind of a long story, because it's been going on for almost 3 years now. But most recently, someone called in a bomb threat, and I ended up being the only suspect. And essentially, once I left the county where the bomb threat was called in at, I went to another county. I was stopped and detained. Took me out of my car. Put me in the back of another car. Requested, necessities such as, my hat and my coat, being that it was 28 degrees outside. And that was denied. Ultimately, I was taken to their detective division, where I was briefly interrogated and then released out onto the street in 28 degree weather in a t-shirt. And I feel this all stems from the FBI tampering with my cell phone. They're not just monitoring my cell phone, they're tampering with it. For instance, if I call the Division of Human Rights, there's a static on the cell phone to the point where they can't hear me. If I call the local police department where I live, there's a static on the line to the point where they can't hear me. I'm unable to use emergency services sometimes, to the point where if I were to text 911, it doesn't go through. What else? People receive phone calls from me, which I didn't make, and then I get return phone calls. It's more so of like a cyber harassment kind of thing, and I'm pretty sure it's the FBI doing it. And it's been going on for years. Also, there's a thing where, I do rideshare services, and they sign me out of the app while there's passengers in the vehicle. I've also, used like DoorDash, and they've made it so like I can't work. Like the camera doesn't work in the app. All these things I've documented, recorded, and it's just been getting progressively worse over the past 3 years.
Very deeply sorry to hear about the situation.
And beyond that,
we'll do all that we can, of course.
Beyond that,
in addition to the cell phone that you gave us here, which it is the 914-415-2858. Is there any secondary phone number that you would like to provide?
No, there isn't, but there's more information I would like to give you. I also received a death threat and an attempt at extortion from a federal informant, where I was called by this informant and told that, mind you, this is after my brokerage account was illegally accessed. He told me that I needed to pay him $50,000, which is the amount of money I had in my brokerage account. to get back stolen property that I had reported stolen in a police report. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
I'm only listening.
did you get that?
Yes, sir. That you were called by a federal agent and you were told that you had to pay him $50,000 to regain access to your account.
No. It wasn't a federal agent. It was a federal informant, and he
So federal informant. Thank you.
and he told me I needed to pay him $50,000 for me to get back property that was stolen, that I reported stolen in a police report.
Anything else, sir?
Did you get that correctly?
Yes, Mr. Ham, that you were called by a federal informant and you were told that you had to pay him $50,000 to regain stolen property that you had reported previously in a police report.
Okay, correct. And he also threatened to kill me on that same day.
Anything else, sir? I'm very sorry to hear that, of course.
I mean, there's other things, but off the top of my head, I feel like those are the most important issues.
No worries at all. And in addition to your personal cell phone, is there any secondary number where the firm can reach back to you?
No. Also, can I ask you, do you hear a static on the line right now?
No, sir.
Okay, so then it's only on my end. Okay.
No worries at all. I'm very sorry, of course, and I did make a note, of course, that your phone is being tapped constantly. And in addition to all the information we have confirmed, may I have your zip code for our record?
10920.
10920. Thank you for that confirmation. St. Conyers, New York.
Yes, sir.
A good home address or mailing address will be
30 Route 9W, apartment 26, Conyers, New York, 10920.
the 30 US 9 West, and it was Unit 26.
Yeah, it's 30 Route 9W.
Yes, sir. 30 US 9 double for West.
Correct.
Unit 26, Conyers, New York, 10920. And you did also left us here an email, which it is for Kevin, Kevin, Ham, 04 @gmail.com.
Correct.
Thank you. And Mr. Ham, how did you hear about our law firm? You found us on Internet, State, TV.
I did a Google search for civil rights attorneys.
And to my understanding, for this matter itself, there is no lawyer.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up now.
For this matter, there is no lawyer representing you on the claim, correct?
It sounds like you're saying for this matter there is no lawyer?
Correct. At this moment, there is no lawyer representing you for this case, correct?
I did submit a small claims, I did file a small claims suit, with the police department that ordered the stop and detain for the cost of the tow. But other than that, no.
Okay, so no lawyer representing you. Thank you.
Correct.
I'm going to send the details immediately to the lawyers, and our intake director should be back in touch, if not shortly today. He should be back on Monday, on the 26th of January, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling the Perecman Firm. Have a good rest of your day, Mr. Hammond. Have a good look with solving your case.
All right, thank you, sir.